The Battlestar Valkyrie was a colonial battlestar constructed at the start of the First Cylon War and assigned to the 41st Battlestar Group. The Valkyrie took part in the Battle of Cancerin Prime and later the Ghost Fleet Offensive, and became a long-serving veteran of the First Cylon War. The Valkyrie was a smaller configuration of Battlestar than some of its predecessors, but still packed extensive versatility and impressive firepower into its smaller frame. These factors led to Battlestars of the Valkyrie's class going on to make up a large portion of the colonial fleet, with the ship still being a common sight in colonial space by the outbreak of the Second Cylon War. The Battlestar Valkyrie was 649 meters long and 235 meters high. Like most colonial Battlestars, the ship's main hull was flanked by a pair of long flight pods. These pods housed the flight decks, hangar bays, and repair shops for the vessel's Viper and Raptor squadrons, as well as 6 magnetic launch tubes to allow flights of Vipers to be deployed rapidly. Much like the later Mercury-class Battlestar, the Valkyrie was capable of jumping to FTL without needing to retract its flight pods. The Valkyrie was propelled by an array of 4 large sublight engines for forward motion, and 13 reaction control thrusters to aid in sublight maneuvering. The ship was also equipped with a hyperlight FTL drive to allow for superluminal travel, but due to the Valkyrie's small frame, the FTL drive was prominently exposed on the underside of the vessel, meaning the ship would rely heavily on Viper protection and evasive maneuvers to avoid being disabled in combat. Ships of the Valkyrie type carried more weapons per square meter than any other ship in the colonial fleet. Equipped with 20 small gun batteries and 33 larger batteries, the ship was very heavily armed. Much like the Mercury class, the Valkyrie relied heavily on missiles, carrying several small anti-fighter missile batteries and 6 large ship-to-ship missile silos. Like almost all colonial warships, the Valkyrie was also equipped with a close-in weapons system, or CIWS. This provided a grid of point defense fire used to eliminate hostile fighter craft and ordnance before they present a threat to the Battlestar herself. In the 10th year of the First Cylon War, the Battlestar Valkyrie suffered serious damage in the Battle of Cancerin Prime and was presumed destroyed. In actuality, the Colonial Admiralty had used Valkyrie as part of an elaborate plan to trick the Cylons. The Valkyrie, and several other ships presumed destroyed, had actually been moved to form a concealed colonial fleet hiding behind Cylon lines. When finally activated as part of the so-called Ghost Fleet Offensive, the Valkyrie and her sister ships successfully struck every Cylon base across 5 sectors, dealing a critical blow to the Cylon forces. Decades later, 6 years before the outbreak of the Second Cylon War, the Valkyrie, under the command of William Adama, was ordered by the Admiralty to engage in a top-secret covert operation to deploy a colonial Stealth Star reconnaissance ship over the Cylon Armistice Line in order to test the resolve of Cylon forces and gather intelligence on their activities. During the operation, the Stealth Star was detected and disabled by Cylon fighters, and the Valkyrie was forced to destroy the Stealth Star using its ship-to-ship missiles in order to prevent its capture and, by extension, the outbreak of full-scale war. When the Cylon invasion of the colonies finally came, the Battlestar Valkyrie and her sister ship, the Battlestar Yashuman, engaged the Cylon invasion fleet over Caprica. Unfortunately, both ships fell victim to Gaius Baltar's command navigation program, causing them to lose power before being overwhelmed and destroyed by the Cylons. Thank you for watching Spacedock. Please remember to like, subscribe and share for more science fiction spacecraft summaries. And if there's a particular spacecraft you'd like to see looked at, let me know in the comments below and I'll get right on it.